Determine the phase shift. So when we see that minus pi over 6, it is inside the function. Inside the function is horizontal. That's going to be a horizontal translation. It's going to move everything pi over 6 to the right. So when we're going to graph these ones, we'll always start by graphing our parent function. So our parent function, and I'll do our parent function in green and our new function in purple. Well, our parent function has a period of 2 pi because it's cos divided into 4 equal sections, pi, pi over 2, and 3 pi over 2. An amplitude of 1, so it goes up to 1 and down to minus 1. And a cos graph starts at a maximum, then center line, then minimum, then center line, then maximum. This is the graph of cos of x. Now, if we wanted to shift it pi over 6 to the right, we have to determine where on this grid is pi over 6. Pi over 6 is 30 degrees. Pi over 2 is 90 degrees. So maybe you think in degrees. And so we're going to want to shift everything that much over to the right. So if I take each of these marks and shift it over that much, and take each of these key points and shift them over that same distance, I can draw my new curve. And the purple one is when we're shifted pi over 6 to the right. So far, we know the a value affects our period. The b value affects, the a value affects your amplitude. The b value affects your period. And if you have a c value, it's going to move things left and right, horizontal translation. The last thing we're going to find out in the next example is what happens when you have a vertical shift up and down. Questions for practice on this one are 3E and F.